Hey guys, it's Sean with Modern Country Living, and we're gonna get the T5.120 fired up. I'll show you real quick here the bomb cyclone that dropped some snow on us, but yeah, we I don't know, probably 6 to 8 inches of snow. We're clearing around the carport here, and we got the driveway to really work to get it cleaned up a bit here. Wrapping up 2025, but we're supposed to get a little more snow, but I figure we'll get it cleaned up right now. That way, if a little more falls, we'll be able to take care of that fairly easily. But let's get this stuff done. Show you what we got cooking here. All right. Well, if you follow my channel at all, you'll have seen over the years I've shared how I move snow. This is my 7-foot Meyer bottom trip plow, and it's a heavy duty model. And again, I fabbed up skid steer, quick attach plate, reinforced that with some different materials, pretty heavy duty. And I run the hydraulics, so those plug into diverter valve that's up front, so I can run it all based off the loader control for angling the plow left and right. But yeah, the T5.120, definitely a heavy duty tractor. It can push quite a bit of snow, given the fact that it weighs over 12,000 pounds. You know, one of the things I've always been curious of is whether I should move to a snowblower. They make some front attach snow blowers that are in particular used by skid steers where you have higher flow capacities. I think this tractor does about 20 gallon a minute. And a lot of times snow blowers need more than that, 25 to 30, sometimes even more than that, which you could run a PTO pump and run lines from the back, but then you've got to mess around with stuff back here. Could put a PTO blower on the back. Don't know. I mean, I don't really like turning my head and going backwards all the time, but you also could get a forward-facing one where you drive forward and it blows the snow. I don't know. At any rate, if you have some experiences and wanted to share, I'd be curious, that's for sure. But we'll get this thing rock and roll and get the hydraulics hooked up and do some plowing. All right, a little bit of video of the T5 doing some plowing here in 2025. Real winter here, but nice to have that thing. Very fortunate. If you plow snow with a tractor and you use your bucket, I did that for a long time, and I found it works, but having a plow I think is an upgrade. And I just am curious if you have some experiences with snow blowers on tractors, especially if you have like a T5 or a T4 series New Holland, something with 100 to 150 horsepower. How are you moving snow? What's the best way you do it? What do you prefer? Just kind of curious of your comments, but this is the way I do it. Done it this way for a number of years. This was a really worthwhile investment of my time building that. And buying that plow, and it's done a really nice job. It matches up really well with this tractor, and you know the tractor is about a 12,000 some odd pound machine. Definitely want to be using a heavy duty blade on it. There are some my first one I built, it was lighter duty, and I ended up selling it because I could just tell that if I clipped something, it was possible something could happen bad. Now, the other thing you got to be careful of when you're using a snowplow on a loader is basically side loading it. When you're pushing off, making your windrow, you know, moving it to the left, angled to the left or the right, if you were to hit something and it works to deflect the tractor, that side load on your loader, especially smaller loaders, you got to be very careful with. This is a pretty heavy duty loader on this tractor, but even with that, I am cautious, especially since I live in the country. Yes, my driveway has blacktop on it. I had that asphalt installed, but when I take it out back, when I go off of my blacktop and I get into my driveway out by my pole barn, I definitely need to be a little bit more careful because I do have some pretty big stones, landscape stones, whatever, and I don't want to clip one of those, especially going fast, right? So I tend to plow in like in the middle range, second gear. I will jump it up and down between the two modes. This transmission's a dual command, and so I can go a little slower, a little faster in that range. It works for me. But yeah, so we're gonna apparently keep getting a little more snow here, but we're gonna get this cleaned up right now. That way we're in good shape for more snow, I guess. But I do like plowing snow. Hey, thanks for watching my channel. God bless you. Hope 2026 treats you well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care.